can't see a thing.
Go on, Rita, baby. Now that sounds really groovy. I tell you what, let's sing. Well, it's nice to see Brick safe and sound. After all he's been around, and in my view he should be crowned the King of Limbo. Well, he's had his ups and he's had his downs. He's had his smiles and he's had his frowns. But I still say he should be crowned the King of Limbo.
What more can a poor boy do? Working for the likes of me and you. What more can a poor boy say? But I could use your help in any way.
He took his courage to the brink. If it were me, I would turn to drink. Well, that's the reason I think he should be the King of Limbo. Yeah, he had to face enough sins, but at least he kept his leggy limbs. I think that we should be crowning him the King of Limbo. Take it away with you, baby. That's cool.
What more can a poor boy do? Working for the likes of me and you. What more can a poor boy say? But I could use your help in any way. We've all had fun, you must agree. Even though interactively, but now we feel that Brick should be the King of Limbo. I do up, I do be do up, I do up, I do be do up, I do up, I do be do up, the King of Limbo. I do up, I do be do up, I do up, I do be do up, I do up, I do be do up, King of Limbo.
Now you see, Ash, when you say that, you're gonna jinx me, and we're gonna drop back into 4,900. But yes, we did hit a new subscriber milestone today. Very nice. Even if it's trickle-fed, or was it drip-fed? Trickle-fed? That's still fine by me. Totally okay with it. It's still good progress, so that's really what matters. So, alright, let's go ahead. We're gonna keep playing more Donkey Kong, and maybe we can make a good amount of progress. I'm assuming that the yellow flags mean that we've gotten the, oh, here we go. Bleak's house. We've gotten the medallion from each level. Oh, this is just a throwing mini game? Are you serious? Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, this is gonna be so brutal. I'm terrible at these. Oh, shit, I didn't know it would come back. Wow, he does it 3 times in a row. Okay. Well, at least this will be fast. I mean, that's the one thing you could say about it. It'll be quick. Oh my god! This game is ridiculous, dude. Oh shit. So what's this over here? Nothing, you can't hit that. I see, it's showing you what row you have targeted. Okay, interesting. I got it. Okay, I see. What? Oh my god. Oh no, I had the wrong row selected. Now I'm really fucked. What the fuck is going on in this game? This game is so insane. This is like a nightmare rotation blunt. Or nightmare blunt rotation. Nightmare rotation blunt. We have to make up new terms to describe how crazy this fucking game is, man. Jesus Christ. I didn't hit. What? Somehow I knew playing this game today was going to be a catastrophe. At least you get to moonwalk in this stage. Oh, shit. That's basically what we got up to last time. Get me the fuck out of here, dude. Melt this fucker. Thank you. Holy shit. Alright, it could be worse. It could always be worse. Just remember that. It could always be worse. What is even happening, man? Barter's swap shop? Good day to you, Kongs. How are you? The name's Barter. Whoops, have you seen me washers? That posing funky fellow's been acting a bit weird lately. I swear he's been working on some super secret project, but I reckon it's just some silly pipe dream. I've been doing some home improvements, but look at the state of me. How will I know when I'm clean? Okay. That's a you problem. That's a you problem for... and not a me problem. Alright, Razor Ridge. Buzzer Barrage. What the fuck? How do you throw again? What if you go back and you hit this thing with it? Pretty sure they usually only have those birds to like hide a secret. Oh shit. Like hide a secret or something. Maybe you roll it. Yeah. You have to keep it on screen. Well, allegedly that's the O. Oh, really? That looks so clean. Oh my god, I gotta start from the beginning now. That looks so clean. I don't know. Shit. That sucks. Like I said, at least unlike most of the other platformer games I used to play, this game has a very obvious life farm. Like, could you imagine game overing in this constantly? Like, when I used to play Spyro, the GBA Spyros, which I always prayed would get, like, a full remake, I always remember thinking to myself, like, damn, bro, this shit is impossible. Like, you die once or twice, you might as well just get a game over, just so you could restart the level with full lives. Oh, okay. Anyway. Are we still the parrot? Oh my god. Oh, fuck off. There's one more, okay. Well, I did it. That wasn't that bad. Nice. Honestly, I'm not getting the Kong in this. I don't even know where the K is. What's the point? What's the point? Oh, shit. I might need that hit for that corridor coming up. That's why I want to be very careful. And then I do that. Okay. Oh, I tried to skip past it. Oh, fuck, whatever. I forgot there was one down there. I was trying to skip past it really quickly. Oh, wait, whoop. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, well, we're not going to do the bonus round again. We already have the coin. And even if, it's not, that's not my primary thing to do. I think you have to get rid of this one. So you might need another barrel for that other one. Oh, shit. Oh, they're immune. Okay. Oh, I could have. I just didn't. I didn't even have run held down. It wasn't worth it. Better to be safe. That's why you need that barrel. Oh, good God almighty. Who even knows where you get the thing from? What? Oh, there's a sweeper there? Yeah, you might have to take this barrel all the way back to get the Donkey Kong coin. be honest, not me. Fuck. Oh, it's another one of these. You have to go up with it. Okay. Alright, well, now I have a chance. I mean, it's just really a matter of, do you want to backtrack to get it? Not particularly. Wait, hold on. Isn't there one coming up from here? I see. We're supposed to chill here. Yeah, you gotta take a barrel, fly back up, toss it. It's definitely an easy toss compared to most other ones that you have to do in this game, but it's just a matter of backtracking while flying as the parrot, which is probably one of my least favorite things to do. The animal pal levels are definitely some of my least favorite levels in the game. Fucking unbelievable. Oh my god, you have to do it correctly. Otherwise you can't get past this buzzer. Okay, I mean if you fuck it up, it's almost just better to die. You have to do that perfectly. Otherwise there's no way past. You won't make it. Fucked up again. This is the one, right? Yeah. Because if you don't do this correctly, then you can't get past him. Okay. Dude! Oh, come on. I just got the health pickup. Torture. There you go. That one's easy. Okay. Yep. I'm not gonna lie, some of the movement and stuff, like, I like how refreshing this game feels. It just looks weird. Like, the enemies just don't look like, I don't know, I guess the classic Donkey Kong enemies. I would say that's, like, my biggest complaint about this game. It looks so weird, but it is a Donkey Kong Country game. It's just very interesting how they handled it. You fucking pieces of shit. I'm getting out of here. Benny's chair lifts. There you go. Let's hit up Wrinkly. Still asleep? Yeah. Alright. See myself out. I like that she actually has an N64 in her room, even though this is an SNES game. That's pretty cool. Good day, Crazy Dixie. My name is Benny. Me and my brother Bjorn run the chairlifts in this region. My lift will never break down. You can be sure of it. Would you like to be in the chairlift? Sure. Strap yourself in and away you go. And it's gonna break down. Obviously. Grab an underwater boss. You can even see it right there. Kong-fused cliffs. Oh, it's an auto-scroller. This is gonna be torture. It just comes right down. Like, what the fuck? It just comes right down. You just have to memorize it. It's instant. Not even Resident Evil 4 is quick time events that fast. What was that? Was that the checkpoint? I mean, you gotta give them credit. That's something that they would put in a Sonic game, where you hit a bunch of springs, but you stay on course. That's exactly what they would put in a Sonic game. Dude, alright, perfect. It's like the game was like, yeah, that's bullshit. Don't worry, we got you. I'm not gonna be able to do that. See, I like how Dixie was on the correct side. Oh, he sweeps across. I'm not gonna be able to do that one again. With the buzzsaws, I'm not gonna do that a second time. That's only gonna be, that's a one-time trick for me. Now I'm gonna be trying to perfect it, and I'm gonna fuck it up even harder. What? The game forced me back down. Oh my god, dude. Well, now I'm definitely not doing this correctly. Okay, never mind. I told you, I'm not gonna be able to do it twice. Ah! You have to know it's coming down immediately. Oh my god, this game is something else, dude. You can kind of either rush or take your time. Oh my god. But you can't do both. There you go, see? That one you can race against. You can be ahead of it. Okay. Here come these buzzsaws that I am not... I can't do it. I can only do it that one time. I can't do it again. That's the most narrow movement in the whole level. Yeah, it like teleports you onto the rope, so you could actually do that too early and it forces you on top of him. That's great. Okay, well this time I didn't need this. So that's unfortunate actually. But whatever. Technically you don't lose anything, but you also don't gain anything either. Whatever. Oh, the dude's in there. Oh. Well, you have to know that he's in there so you know to go up top and around. I didn't know that. The orange chair lifts. Oh, hello, how are you, my fine furry kitty? I'm Bjorn, Benny's brother. I'm afraid that my chairlift is broken. I let my number 6 wrench to someone and they didn't return it to me. YouTube says I'm not online. Now I am online. We've been online for a little bit, yeah. Oh, good. Really interesting how they pull this off on the SNES, honestly. Hold on, we gotta hit this guy. Oh my god. I mean, can't I kill these? I'm pretty sure I just killed a couple, right? Yeah. Okay. Even apparently hits backwards. Well, maybe back in the day this was a little bit harder on like a CRT. On a normal TV I can kind of still see where I'm going. Well, that wasn't that bad at all. That was definitely one of the easier ones. Ah! And I didn't have a checkpoint. What happens if you go back up then? Nothing. It's just a tutorial. You know, a lot of games do that. They'll show you the mechanic, and then they'll be like, okay, well, now I need you to learn it, you know? So I guess if you hit the red, it turns off the lights. If you hit the yellow, it turns on the lights. Alright, somehow I found O, but no K. Alright, checkpoint. Yeah, so you can't attack up and down, but, you know, if you could skewer them, then that's good. You get a little bit more wiggle room. What? I just hit multiple of them. Okay, forget it. Never mind. Why did I even bother? We're fine. I'm not even gonna bother. There's no point even chancing it. Let's take it easy. Oops. Man says to take it easy and then does not take it easy. Fucks up almost immediately. Yeah. Wouldn't be the first time I did that. Ah, shit. Yeah. See, like, I would want to do, like, a 100% run for, like, Crash 2, because I did do a 100% run for Crash 3, but the reason why I kind of don't is because Crash 2, you have to do, like, a bunch of weird shit to 100% it. Like, you have to know how to play levels in reverse and stuff. And, like, it sounds cool, but the game doesn't really tell you that, to my knowledge. Like, you're just supposed to dick around and eventually find out. Now, again, this is, like, a 20-some-year-old game. I'm probably 30-some years old. So maybe, like, I'm not remembering it correctly, because I didn't even own it when I was a kid. But it's just one of those things I just think wouldn't be very fun for me to play and for people to watch. Like, I would play Crash 2, but I don't know if I'd 100% it, you know? Like, my knowledge of 100%ing is kind of limited to, like, Spyro, you know? Because, like, that's what I played as a kid, is I played Spyro. And to be fair, in most Spyro games, there's usually some way of finding all the items, you know, in the level, right? Like, usually it's the Sparks thing, which you unlock in Spyro 3, and is like a hidden cheat code in Spyro 2. It's usually pretty obvious what you are and are not supposed to do in a Spyro game. And that's why I kind of like Spyro more than Crash. Spyro's also just a chill game. I think it's more about the atmosphere and the exploration than it is, like, hardcore platforming. So for what it's worth, I do kind of like that a little bit more. I also just like dragons better than whatever Crash is supposed to be. Okay, very nice. Once again, another one that's literally just a freebie. Pothole Panic. Oh, no. Alright, speed running. Maybe a little too fast. Dude, what happened to... Oh, you do have the ability to spit eggs. What the hell? I'm like, what the hell? What happened to that? And we still have it. Okay, so we could snipe in that narrow corridor. We're not just carrying the Kongs for no reason. Can't really aim it though. I think he's immune. It's not gonna help me much. It's okay. It's only for things that are directly on my same level. Otherwise, forget it. Yeah, it's really hard to gain height, I feel. Like, there's a lot of button mashing that goes into gaining height on this level. Oh my god, and you can't even see it because it's off screen. I did 100% crash, but let's say I was a teen because I despised Lights Out and did not like the run at the TV levels. That's like the best one. That's like the Indiana Jones levels. I mean, for me, I 100% had Warped, but that's the only Crash game I owned as a kid. Everything else I owned later. And like, in fairness, Crash 1 is a very unique game. I think people mostly remember 2 and 3. 1 is definitely a very, very different kind of level. It's a very different kind of game. And they have a lot of really repetitive levels in Crash 1, especially at the end. That does not mean I think it's a bad game. I just think it's not a very particularly fun game to replay. But like, I'll play it. I didn't play the insane version. So maybe I'll do that. I can't believe it. I like how they have animations for riding the swordfish, but like, you almost never get to see it. Usually you transform into the swordfish. It really makes you wonder why they don't just have you ride the swordfish every single time. It's not like it's a matter of being unable to breathe underwater. You have infinite air. So I don't know. I wonder what the design decision was. dismount. I didn't even know you could dismount. You almost never get to use this mechanic ever. Alright, here we go. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I need to make another... Oh my god! I didn't even know... Well, I didn't know that was gonna happen. Maybe we won't need the elephant. Might as well make a death run and just see how much progress we can make. So basically, if you don't know how to partner throw, your run is over. You have to know how to partner throw in this game. It's actually required to progress. Oh, great. I didn't know you couldn't kill them. Okay, thank you. Oh my god, dude. I'm being trolled. I'm dead. You could bounce off. I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah, can you tell we're getting close to the end? It's getting a little bit ridiculous. Oh, the elephant can swim? Okay. I think I have to leave it, though. We have to leave the elephant because we can't do a team throw. Maybe Kitty throws farther? Yeah. Dude, it also slows down in this level. Holy shit! I don't think this is supposed to happen. How did I manage this? I don't even think I could get out. I have to die now. Wow. That's just like we were just playing Bounty Hunter last night. Last night we like, you could die in Bounty Hunter. You can never touch the ground, so the game thinks that you're infinitely falling. And most games are set to kill you if you fall a certain distance, just because they assume you've fallen out of the map, and therefore they want to kill you so you don't just infinitely fall forever. Most games will do that, actually. And so Bounty Hunter, by no fault of your own, you could get infinitely carried by enemies, and then you just die. Like no matter what you do. And that's actually something that's in the game, and I remember when I was a kid, you basically get comboed to death. Like, they just levitate you on their heads. They can never hit you, so you don't take any damage. You just fall enough, and then the game kills you. Same thing with this, kind of. You'll see it if you watch part 3 tomorrow. That's exactly what happens in part 3. Or rather, chapter 6, as I should call it. Oh, nice slowdown. Cool. A hard game, yes. Madness continues, indeed. Alright, we're not doing any sideshow stuff. We're fine. Ropey Rumpus. Another horizontal rope level. Oh, you know it. Shit. Oh my god, go back. I just feel like it's cheap to try to get you with something you can't see from off screen. Like, I don't know, maybe that's just me. That's one of the things I like the least, is like, you absolutely cannot see this. Again, like, what the fuck? That's like the cheapest way to cost me an extra life. This is not worth it. Oh my god. This game is disgusting with this now. Thank you. Holy shit. You know, this makes me think about how much I've always hated platformers. However, the worst form of platformer is platforming in a non-platformer game. I had to think about what Devin was saying. Yeah, like if the game wasn't designed to have platforming in it, it could be a real clusterfuck to try to like adapt really weird mechanics as if it was a platformer. I 100% agree. Like, it's cool to have platforming elements. Not every game needs... Where are they? Not every game needs to be a platformer, nor should it be a platformer. Like, yeah. Because Dark Souls 1 does not have a true jump button, you have to sprint for some amount of distance before you jump. It gets really fucky when the game expects you to do, like, pinpoint precision platforming with no jumping. At least in Elden Ring, you have a designated jump button. So it can be used for dodging, it can be used for all sorts of things that you never could do in another Souls game, which makes sense. As opposed to forcing in a jump button just so you have a jump button. Yeah. Omicron the Nomad Soul at platforming was bad. I've heard of that game. Who made that game? Is that a David Cage game? Is that like before Fahrenheit? Oh, I jumped right on it. I think that's an Xbox original. You might be able to buy it on like either this on the series. Yeah, okay. I knew what it was. Yeah. That's the only way I know about that game, period. The controls are drifting, cause you to overshoot. Yeah, it's not precise enough. It's definitely a valid criticism of Dark Souls 1. Like, why is there any amount of platforming in this game? But that's part of the problem is, you know, I don't know. A lot of Dark Souls fans were very touchy about any criticism of Dark Souls 1. I was even saying that earlier about, like, the Blighttown shit. Like, which is, like, one of the weirdest things I've ever seen someone unironically defend. Is like, yes, they intentionally lowered the frame rate of a very hard-to-see and specific area of the game to artificially increase the difficulty. Like, that... It doesn't even make sense when you say it out loud. But that's where we were back in the day with discussion of FromSoft games. I'm not saying that Souls fans are the only ones that are like this, but it was just a very unique and interesting conversation that didn't really make any sense to me. Why did I do this? Only good from Dark Souls platforms requires you to drop down multiple ledges? Yeah, that's fine. You know, like, not every game needs a jump button. I think we could all agree to that, you know? There's plenty of games that don't have jump buttons, and they function just fine, you know? Not every shooter needs it. In fact, Tom Clancy games, I don't think... Are there any Tom Clancy games with an actual jump button and not just a mantle? That's like one of the most... You know, they don't want to put cartoonish shit in it. And I gotta respect them for it, because jumping and all this other stupid shit is what makes Call of Duty so weird. You play COD, it's dudes jumping around with crazy snipers with perfect accuracy. Made it not very fun at all. Blighttown was a mess of assets overload. It was, yeah, it was unique, but I would never sit here and tell you that the low frame rate was intentional. That doesn't make sense. Barbos's barrier. Splinter Cell. Yeah, Splinter Cell. Yeah, I guess that would be the #1 argument. Is Splinter Cell is kind of about the platforming. What the fuck? What? Oh, we're gonna be here for like an hour. Alright. I don't know, I like platformers. My thing I don't like is when you have to, like, play the game. Oh, well, you need to find everything now. You know, like, okay, well, can I get, like, a radar or something? Like, I don't like looking for every little individual pixel change in a level. You know what I mean? That's just something I'm not, like, a huge... I'm literally hitting it. What the fuck is this game talking about? I'm literally hitting it. You might have to hit it only when it's open. Maybe the hitbox is constantly open, close, open, close. It's funny, because we were talking about this when we were playing Tomb Raider... Or, not Tomb Raider. We were playing, Bounty Hunter. How do I even know if I'm hitting it? What? This is like a Rayman boss. It even looks like a Rayman boss. With the eyes. How do you know if you're actually dealing damage? The feedback is terrible. Am I supposed to put it in the hole? These bosses look terrible. It looks like it's in the wrong game. I don't think it looks terrible. It just does. It looks like a Rayman 1 boss. I guess you have to put it in the hole. That is terrible out of context. Dude, I'm charging into it. No, I can't hit the purple. Yeah, I can't hit the purple. I think you have to bounce it and it kills the purple. So I think that's what it is, because there was only one purple that time. Okay. Yes. But the angle has to be, like, picturesque. I think I fucked up. You just hit it now? Yes, but it's... This is gonna be a fight, alright? You can hit him, but you both trade hits. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? You both trade hits, so you die. Dude. This is the worst boss fight in the game. Can I hit this thing? I don't get it. Can you hit it? Because if you can hit it, I don't even know. We're gonna be here a while. I should probably go save my game. That doesn't help. have a charged up attack? Not to my knowledge. You don't? Okay, that time I just hit it wrong. You might have an active hitbox. It might just be late, and it's also a hurt box. I have no idea. I have no idea. Just gonna have to experiment until I figure it out. Which means I have to get to phase 2, ideally, without losing all of my... Well, I only have 1 extra hit point, but who knows, man. Yeah, I think... Okay, so I don't think you can hit it if it's fully closed. I think the minute it starts to open, it's vulnerable and you can hit it. I hate this boss. This boss sucks. Now, what was different about that charge than any other charge I did? Oops, I went too early. The fish has a charge attack. It's hold down one of the buttons. Okay. Well, there's only so many buttons on the controller. It's A. Okay. Dude, what the f... This is awful. Okay, I went when it's close. I'm trying to time it perfectly so I can angle it downward before it rises too much. That's like the dilemma, is if you wait too long, it'll rise too much and then you won't be able to get the proper angle to hit it. Again. You're not invincible during that. So not sure if this is your cup of tea, but I recently learned the frankly bizarre story of a visual novel that originated from 4chan of all places. So you're talking about Katawa Shoujo? If you're talking about Katawa Shoujo, I've known about that for literally over a decade and a half. Fuck. Well, I know how to do this phase. Oh my god. This boss is torture. I knew it was gonna be bad as soon as I saw it was an underwater boss fight. I knew I was gonna fucking hate this boss. Wow, that worked somehow. What the fuck? Taking my time. It's called Snoop Game? Never heard of it. Admittedly, I don't spend as much of my free time on 4chan like I used to when I was in high school and, when I was in high school. I'm sorry, I was being nostalgic. I was like, yeah, I don't spend as much time on it as I used to. Like, admittedly, nowadays, I mostly just play video games and make content. So I don't do it as much as I used to. Oh, okay, that's fair. Yeah, no, that's totally fair. It's just, it's different now. It's a different era of my life. I used to spend way more time doing this stuff. Okay, I wonder if you hit it when it's chewing like this. I don't even know. So I have to do the first 2 phases completely perfectly. Which is RNG in this phase. The second phase is a little more consistent. Shit, well... Woo! Surprised that wasn't a hitbox. Okay, good lord. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do next. Like, do I just dodge infinitely? Probably not, right? Yeah, so that's when I'm supposed to hit it. Wow. Well, I like how Phase 2 and Phase 3 are way more consistent than Phase 1 by any measure. That's crazy. Phase 2 and Phase 3 are like a completely different boss fight, but the whole thing is kind of whatever. So break it down. 4chan pretty much learned about a visual novel that's going to be released called Goodbye Volcano High School about dinosaur people. Oh yeah, I've heard about that one. I haven't heard great things about it though. So they made their own version. I feel like I've seen someone talk about this somewhere. Chaos Core. Conveyor Rope Clash. Oh my god! Shit. Oh my god! It was a combo! Oh. Wow. You know what that's like? That's like, back when Yandev was still making his Yandere simulator or whatever, how they made a... What's the name of the alternate Yandere simulator that he basically bullied the dude into making, or into quitting on? What the fuck was it called? I don't remember the exact name of it. Because I'll be honest with you, I didn't really care much for Yandere Simulator. I just, as someone who did a lot of coding, it was just interesting from a coding standpoint how many people I went to college with knew about Yandere Simulator and how awful it was code-wise. And if you follow any of that, you already know what happened with that. It was actually a rather recent development, I think like a couple months ago. Wow, okay. Kind of crazy how time flies, right? But you know what they say, never meet your heroes. If you want to call Yandere Dev one of your heroes, I guess. Very nice. Did I get the O? Yes, okay. Oh, shit, man. I gotta stop making that silly mistake. Alright, I fucked up. It was well written and good. They couldn't sell the game for obvious copyright, but they released it for free, made another game with different characters and a story, and it got 10 out of 10. You know, I can respect that. Listen, I like when people see games. See, this actually happened. So let me give a little bit of a backstory. Right, here you go. Classic spray and pray rant, okay? There's a horror game that I actually eventually will go back to playing and learning called Welcome to the Game, right? You've probably heard of it. The sequel came out. I thought it was great. I played it like for like a weekend or something, and I really enjoyed it. Really good horror game. The ambience is on point, right? It's like a 6-year-old game. It came out in 2018, right? What happens is that the developer behind Welcome to the Game does not really like it when people mod his game. Now, I don't think he's ever cease and desisted anyone, but I feel like he's tried to, I don't know, I don't want to say officially weaponize people, but he's had a very bad vibe with it in his community. He doesn't like it when people mod his game. He likes either the difficulty or just the fact that it's as is, even though his game has a lot of bugs. It has a lot of problems. The streamer mode, or like the non-nudity mode of the game, has one mistake. It has like a tit or something that gets people in trouble online. So, you know, they've released patches. There was a mod that came out just this year. No, it's not that he's a hacker. It's that his game originally had like a backdoor that would like he could like alter different things about the game. It was very poorly received. It's very not cool. I agree, and he took it out. It's no longer in the game. They confirmed it. But basically, he could alter different things about your game if he saw you were streaming it. It would be like if Nintendo right now saw I was streaming Donkey Kong and spawned a bunch of buzzers or something, right? Not cool. Obviously, if you're trying to learn mechanics and deal with a game that already has permadeath, you know, whatever. There's unfinishable hacks in the game. There's there's hacks that are literally impossible to complete. There's, like I said, that one nudity slip up that gets people in trouble. There's a couple of different bugs, like Noir can kill you if you have 2 lights on, or if you have 2 lights off, even though you're supposed to turn off as many lights as you can when the hitman shows up. There's all kind of problems. They made a mod for it recently that fixed most of those problems. It was a whole drama thing. I'm really kind of salty that, like, this game is 6 years old. Outside of Dead Signal, there hasn't been a game come out in, what, like 2-3 years? Like, Masks of Deceit was kind of a fucking failure, right? I don't think anyone's really playing that anymore. And instead of embracing it, you know, saying, oh, this is really cool shit, you know, people still care about my game 6 years ago. And let me tell you, it's one of the best horror games I ever played. The atmosphere is so perfect in that game. As someone who lives in New York, the game is based in New York, it's really well done. And it's unfortunate. So they went off, they made their own separate game. I think it's called The Last Sight. I did buy it because I want to support them. I think that it's good that we get different developers trying different things. I think that's actually a really good idea. You know, that you have the modders go off and make their game. You know, Adam gets to make his games over here. The CyberRat devs get to make their games over there. I like that. But I just hate that it was a mod that kind of broke the community apart, you know? It really sucks because it's such an interesting, cool thing. And by the way, this mod does not let you play the game for free. You have to own the game already to play it. Now, if you pirate it, you weren't going to buy it anyway. That's why I think it's cool, because you had to give Adam, what is it, $10, $20? You had to give him the money, the price of admission. I think that's fine, right? That's cool. Like, people mod Skyrim, people mod every game, right? I think that, especially since this game is not new, right? Let's be fair. Outside of people like me mentioning it and actual big streamers streaming it, who the fuck else was going to buy Welcome to the Game 2 at this point? If you didn't see someone play it, you probably didn't even know it existed. And let's be fair, it's not a game for most people. It's a very mature game. It's got a lot of very sick, gross themes about it. But that's what makes it cool, is because it's unnerving. And someday I would like to make content on it. It just sucks that, you know, there's uncompletable hacks because of an oversight in the way hacks are generated. You know, so you could just lose your perfect run because a hack took all your money because you couldn't solve it. You know, there's a glitch where a killer doesn't work properly and kills you too soon. There's no grace period, right? There's, what was the last thing I said? Yeah, there's There's nudity, so you could get banned on Twitch or something if you accidentally go on evidence locker. It just sucks, you know, and people fix it. And while I respect that they're making their own thing, you know, modding, you know, it just sucks that it had to come from, well, Adam doesn't like it when we mod his game, you know? Like, most people who were going to play Welcome to the Game, I'm going to be honest with you, probably already played it 6 years ago and then decided it wasn't worth playing. But me, I'm old school like that. I'll play old fucking games. So someday I'm going to actually take the time to learn the game and play it. And I think it'll be really fun. I think it'll be a very interesting game to make content on, because it is a very interesting game. So, like, you can't, I don't know. The whole situation would just kind of rub me the wrong way, because it's like, no, people are not modding your game because they disrespect you or they don't like you. Now, there was something about a donation link, right? But again, you had to pay Adam to buy the game to mod it anyway. So if you're a legit purchaser of the game, you already gave him 20, right? Like, who cares if you pay some modders $5 for something else, you know? It just really sucks. And by the way, the game has never been patched to fix any of those issues. They've been known about forever, and they've never been patched. So it's one of those things where it's like, well, is it wrong that the game devs ignore a problem and a bunch of, you know, basically fans work nearly for free and they try to fix it? Oh shit. Like, I don't know. If people need to mod to fix the game, it's a program problem. It's not even like it's a crazy oversight. It's something that has happened multiple times. Every time that Lucas shows up, if you have 2 lights off, Noir has a very good chance of just instantly killing you if the game checks if lights are off. It needs to give you a little bit of a grace period. And to my knowledge, they did release a patch to do that, which is good. I didn't hold up. But yeah, it just sucks. But I'm, you know, on that note, I am glad that, you know, people who have the talent did decide to take it into their own hands, make their own game, right? That's good. That means, ultimately, at the end of the day, why I think it's okay is because you end up with more games. So if you like that kind of game, congrats. You get more games. Like, how could that be a negative, right? More games now exist because of this. So ultimately, it was a net good. It just sprung from something that was a net negative. Oh, shit. I didn't realize this was going left. Same thing with platformers, you know? Shit, I was a little too close. I didn't get the end. How the actual fuck? Ah, I knew it. I knew it. I was like, how fast is this going to be? Yeah, make it when 2 events are mutually exclusive, they cannot happen. Yeah, it works a little bit like Five Nights, where it's like the game checks to see who's attacking you when. It's just that as soon as the hitman leaves, the game immediately checks before you can turn on lights. Hey, are 2 lights off? If 2 lights are off, Noir kills you. Now, all of my deaths were to the police, but that's besides the point. Oops, I didn't press down. That's just me being really bad with remembering I have to fucking change VPNs. But yeah, like you would think that, oh yeah, it's just as simple as make the events mutually exclusive, but in order to do that, you have to set a grace period where you cannot be attacked. So that's the one thing that just was never set, is that there's no grace period of, okay, as soon as you come out of hiding, you know, we're gonna give the player 15 seconds before we check to see if we insta-kill them, you know? And remember, he could have patched it at any point in the last couple of years. Now, granted, you know, he's making new games, right? No one knew Masks of Deceit was going to be a flop. Dead Signal was apparently really well received, which is pretty cool. So, like, my only thing would be like, okay, well, you know, let the people who still play the game patch it, right? Like, that makes sense to me, right? Okay, they care enough. Just have it be an unofficial, but... Oh, nice, he's still dead. Unofficial, but supported by the game devs, you know? That's what I would do. Fuck, they did your job for you. Hell yeah. And if you want, you know, like, I don't know about the legality on this, but, like, it technically is your game. Can't you just copy their code? I mean, listen, they're the modders. You're the official people. Bethesda is over here putting shit in their games from people who modded them. Now, they did copy that one dude's entire mod. I wouldn't say copy it word for word, but you know, when it's not like it was a new mission or something, like, it's all stuff that exists in his games, right? And honestly, I don't know if they would really care, just being honest with you. I know I wouldn't. I'd be like, fuck yeah, dude. Now it's official. I don't have to go and make weird mods about it. Oh, shit. I don't have to make weird mods, and, you know, I'm not saying that the modders are not reliable, but you don't have to worry about, oh, well, I have to get a mod. It's just an update pushed on Steam, and you call it a day. But they were adding new mechanics and stuff, which I think is cool, and if you don't want to play it, like I said, most people who probably played this game, they probably played it many years ago. So if you're saying that, oh, well, people are going to be playing this game and they're not going to get the real welcome to the game experience, well, they probably got it years ago, right? Like, that's what I would think. There's nothing wrong with that, in my opinion, but listen, I should expect that. Yeah, okay. Yes, obviously 90% of that game works. That's the crazy part. 90% of Welcome to the Game 2 works perfectly fine. It's just a couple small niche cases that probably were very easy to miss in, like, testing. That obviously, you know, when dozens of people play it for multiple hours, it propagates, right? Like, you eventually see it, you know? It's like, let's say, like a glitch in Pikmin, right? Because I play Pikmin a lot. You know, you play Pikmin for a couple hours, you notice, oh, okay, well, Pikmin can be pushed out of bounds. It's really fucked up, and there's nothing you could do about it, and then they just die, right? It's stuff like that. Like, once you play the game enough, you start to notice, like, hey, this doesn't work correctly. It was never programmed and never tested properly. And that's fine. That doesn't mean that the people making the game are bad. It's just, in the era of online patches, which is really what this stuff should be used for, you know, it's like, well, why not just do that more? At any point you can patch it, right? Like, if there's a glitch in Pikmin 2, they could patch the Switch version. They could never patch the GameCube version. That's it. Once it's out, it's it. The only thing you can do is you can only patch, like, future versions of it. Like, you have to print it on a disc differently, and then you can patch it. Alright, anyway. Oh my god. Okay. Fuck. I thought it was gonna be up. I jumped the gun on that. Yeah, and yeah, it's and listen, I'm sure that when they first found this stuff out, it was just a genuine mistake. It just never got fixed, right? So the first dude that got banned off Twitch for accidentally showing nudity on Evidence Locker, do I think that, like, yeah, is it fucked up? Do I think Twitch should permaban them? Hopefully not, right? Because it's obviously a genuine mistake on the devs' part. But I'm gonna be honest with you, just in case there's ever any future devs among my viewers, like all 7 of you, don't put nudity in your game, right? Just don't. Thank me later. Just, I know you want to make it realistic and you want to really have that extra, like, shock factor. Don't put nudity in your game. Blur the nipples if you have to. Cover up the ass. Like, I get it. I know. Because then, like, think about it, because then you don't have to test streamer mode. You know what I mean? Like, you just know, hey, I didn't put any nipples on this character, right? Hey, we don't even show, like, half the boob. just seems a little bit simpler to me. Like, I know. Ultimately, that's up to the devs, but I feel like it's just safer for more people. Stuff like that. The uncompletable hack is just something, I don't blame them for not finding it. I blame them for not fixing it. Because if some modders can fix it in, like, a week, I mean, you know. Granted, you know, they are, you know, you're making a new game, you're probably busy, right? You're not sitting around all day doing nothing. I get that. You know, last thing I want to do is imply that people don't do anything. Unless you're Game Freak, because then I know you're lazy as shit. But that's another topic for another time. I'm just very uncharitable to fucking Game Freak. Can you get over there? Ah, maybe. You probably have to team throw over. I'm not doing that. Yeah, it's a shame. You have such a really unique game, and that happens. I mean, but sometimes it's for the best, right? Like, you could end up playing a lot of games that are derivatives of another game. And that's why I don't get mad when something is like a super derivative of an older game. It's like, okay, that's cool. You could tell that they played it and they like it, so. That's what it should be about, in my opinion. Oh my god, this guy is such a dick. That guy's no better. Spider. Someday when I have the time, I am going to play Welcome to the Game for the channel. It's just, obviously, if I'm sitting around here and I'm, you know... If I have to have, like, no games to do playthroughs on. I cannot believe that's a safe tile. Holy shit. Oh my god, okay. So, what do you have to do? You have to roll it? What the fuck? Now I can't even get past him. Sexual content is definitely a touchy subject for games. It's more for me the fact that you can't stream the game at that point. I feel like that's what would annoy me more, is that you can't stream the game, you know? Like, it's hard to make content on a game that has actual nudity. Like, certain things, like, whatever, sure, like, I don't know. I just usually try to censor it out personally. Like, when God of War had its ridiculous over-the-top sex scenes, I was censoring that as best I could. Oh, shit. Thank you, guys. Oh, no, never mind. Don't unthank you, no. What the hell was that? Oh, nice. I remember people were like, why are you censoring it? It's in the game. And I was like, because you never know. YouTube could be weird. And now, years later, you know, it is a weird thing. I don't hate it, but I recognize that a lot of, you know, YouTube might be a little weird about it. Okay. Listen, if you're fast, it doesn't matter. Ah, never mind. What the fuck? What blocked it? Something blocked it. Alright, he's immune to lightning, by the way. I got it! I got it! It was worth it. It was worth the sacrifice. Yeah, San Andreas had the hot coffee mod, but that's a little bit more interactive. Like, God of War usually pans the camera way the fuck off, so you don't actually see anything, but yeah, I don't know. You know how weird it can get sometimes. To me, it's just not worth it. It's like, if you were really here just to watch a sex scene in God of War, like, I don't think that's weird. I just think that that's something that for a specific time in a specific place, and probably not a Let's Player's channel. Oh wow, it actually electrifies the water. Oh shit. Just my opinion, personally. Just like how they're actually removing the erotic category from a Dead Rising remaster, apparently. So that's great. Mind you, there's no nudity in Dead Rising remaster. At that point, just play the remaster that they made. What year was it? Fucking 2016? 2017, they re-released Dead Rising and Dead Rising 2. So, like, why even buy Dead Rising Remaster in 2024, 8 years later, if now they've removed key aspects of the game? Like, it's inferior to both re-releases then. Like, that to me is just one of those fucking modern day things where it's like, oh no, we can't have anything lewd in our fucking video games. M rating, what's that? You know, they would have never done this shit back in the fucking 2000s. Do I just have to swim? Yeah. That hit the water? Okay, that's interesting. The whole, well, I mean, but how many games are AO? How many games are AO that aren't, like, porn VNs? Seriously. Like, how many AAA releases are actually AO? Like, none. To my knowledge, not even Manhunt is AO. Not in America. It's really rare. I don't even think it happens very often. Shit, I get hit by this fucking thing. Oh, taken care of. Got it. Slow down. I did not want to pick that up. That fucked up my whole jump. I needed 2 hits. Yeah, 24 released video games, pretty much none of them big games at all. That's what I'm saying, like, it's different. You don't really get AO released video games. And if you do, they get edited usually to remove whatever the offensive content is out of it. That's very rare that a game drops and has an AO rating, because you can't even sell that, to my knowledge, in most stores. Your game is doomed. That was close. Thank you. I feel like I was out of that, but whatever. Right as it popped. Oh my god, I couldn't even move because you had to finish the throw animation. I remember playing a game with Miss killing the guy in the mental introduction. I don't even, what is Miss? Let me not load, please. I'm like right in front of Wrinkly's cave. If I could just get through this, I have to remember to make a restore point. Thank you. Thank you. Dude, now the lightning is being helpful. Well, now it's slowing the game down. Never mind. They cut you off, man. How are you supposed to get in on this? I guess you have to wait for it to rise up. I jumped. Manhunt 2? Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, Manhunt 2. Manhunt was always a contentious topic. I mean, every Rockstar game at some point has been, like, a hot topic for social issues. That's kind of their brand, or at least it was. Wow, I was... Okay. Like, if I die, this is kind of a scuffed run regardless, so... Yeah. Yeah, they had Indigo Prophecy was another one, I think, because it had a sex scene in it. Yeah. I mean, again, remember, if you live in the UK, Australia, or Germany, your censorship laws are different than America. In America, it was really just how much Jack Thompson could complain about it. In all these other weird European countries, you guys have all this crazy esoteric shit. I don't even know, man. I feel sorry for some of y'all. I genuinely do, and that's great. Dude, I don't know why I cannot jump that. You have to get really high. Like, absolutely. But yeah, cutting stuff, they usually never release a game with AO. Because they usually know ahead of time if it... Because, like, again, standards also change. Stuff that would have gotten a game AO, what, 10 years ago? Is now just normal, mature. Like... Well, that was... Again, they cut you off. Like, what the fuck? Am I supposed to stay in the water and get zapped anyway? Or am I supposed to climb on the barrel and hope for the best? I feel like the lightning is going to go right through the barrel. I'm dead. They cut you off in the worst timing. And there's not really much you could do to stop it. You just have to... You either have to cancel whatever you're doing and back up, or you just get hit no matter what. UK less religious than the USA? I mean, ironically, that doesn't seem to be helping you much. Seems like, once again, us Yankees know what we're doing. See, yep. Dude, you're cut off. If they spawn a lightning bolt there, you're fucked. You can't dodge it. This is like a Crash Bandicoot level. Okay, well, he had my back. He didn't hit the front. I just have to get really lucky. I have to get really lucky, especially on the anytime I have to get into water. The second I have to get into water, I'm in trouble. See how they put it right perfectly on the end? If I didn't have the barrel, I would have died right there. Dude, like, what the fuck? They could just cut you off. How am I supposed to get past this jump? Just a normal jump. It's the double. I fucking hate that, man. Jesus. That is such an annoying combo. UK is very bad. Yeah, dude, Resident Evil 4 was super censored in, like, almost every territory besides America. The UK version might be fine on that game. I might be wrong about that. I remember the Germany version was censored. Australia was censored. No, I have not heard RFK's bear story. I'm sure it's another RFK classic. Just like everything else. I was facing the other way. Whatever, man. Dude, what the fuck? This is trolling, dude. Oh, man. This is crazy. I mean, I don't know if they really censor games that much anymore, but part of that might just be because they censor... The devs themselves will censor their own video game to show nothing now. It's the worst timeline ever. I remember when publishers used to stand by showing all kinds of crazy shit. It was our artistic vision. Now they immediately cave before anyone's even actually raised a fuss about something. They just give up. You couldn't even see it because the camera panned downward. I wouldn't have... You can't even... This level is... It's not even hard. It's just RNG. It's really luck-based. Like, the lightning wasn't even visible. You're doomed. I'm dead. We'll get through it. It's just gonna take me a while. This is worse than the last level. Don't worry, in a few years, all our video games are going to be just as censored as the UK and Australia and Germany. And that's the best part. You don't even have to live in Australia or Germany or China to get your games censored. They're just going to be automatically triggered to, oh, well, no, maybe someone won't like that the women are too attractive. Or maybe someone won't like that the violence is too on point. That reaction to that GTA hospital shit was insanity, bro. I was talking about that again on Battlefront. I swear we didn't talk about everything on that fucking video. But it's so crazy to me that a fucking Battlefront video or a fucking GTA trailer, this dude is just like, hey, remember when you could interact with like different aspects of the game world? Like you weren't just limited, like storefronts were actually enterable in real time. And what a bunch of people took away from that was, is if you shoot up virtual hospitals, you need to be on a list. Which is like the most insane shit I think I've ever seen. Okay. Obviously way easier with Dixie than it is with Kitty. Because you can hover. Got a road hit bear and dumped it in Central. I don't even know if I believe it. Word you just posted. She's still asleep? Is this just RNG? Or are they implying that she's dying soon? God damn, that's pretty depressing. Okay. Make a new one. Yes, I still have not fixed the clock. I have to turn on the gamepad. Coin Dozer Clamber. Is this an auto scroller? Oh my god. I'm being trolled. I couldn't even get to the extra barrel. Like, you never get to recover. Like, what the fuck? On a downhill slope, he could just push you infinitely. You never get to recover because you can no longer jump over him. What the fuck? This game is like a fucking mod. Can't move. He just pushes you off. JRPG are the most controversial game because of the age. I don't know if I believe that. JRPGs are usually pretty tame, all things considered. Most JRPGs are pretty chill experiences. I'm fucked. I have to have Dixie. If I don't have Dixie, I'm done. I'm done. I have to jump. I'm done. Dude, you can't jump over him. It's a little bit of a slope. He could just push you right the fuck over. Jesus. At least he can't push you into a wall infinitely. Dude. No, you have to jump into him. Holy fuck, this is annoying. I'm dead. Oh, attractive women instead of uglified. We changed the way this woman looks in real life because face scanning isn't as good as it was 10 years ago. Yeah, none of that makes any fucking sense. You all know why they're doing it. It's fucking stupid. God damn, I can't believe I'm happy to be on a zip line. Can't swap, because I'm technically on an enemy. Goodbye. I have to beat this level as Dixie. If I don't, I'm screwed. The minute I lose Dixie on this level, I basically have to take a free death. Of course I die. Excellent. I'm dead. I have to... Somehow I have to get Dixie back now and then swap. This is absolutely insane. Okay. Okay. Start the level again. Ridiculous level, man. These last two levels have just been fucking terrible. Holy shit. Oh my god! You did not actually put barrel shit in this level, too. This is ridiculous. Fucking game, bro. You need him. Okay. Oh my god! This game is... this level is so insane. This level is absolutely ridiculous. Fuck. the minute he pushes you near a cliff, that's it. You don't have enough space to recover, turn, roll, and then jump around. You're just dead. You just lose. Instantly. That's an instant death. You just lose. Like, I'm sure if I played this game as a kid, I would know all the spacings for things like this. Wow, that's just out of reach, huh? Yeah, okay, you have to bounce off him. You can actually go too fast. Okay. It just gets worse. You can go too fast. Oh my god, I'm dead. Wow, he actually he has to stop there. That's interesting. Fuck me, man. It's a combo. It's just a bunch of dudes with garbage cans. They act like there's springs on it or something, like I'm playing a Sonic game. Why did it not... the hover stop? Fuck me, bro. Oh my god. Alright, I'm not pushing any buttons when I spawn. Hopefully it spawns me directly downward. Thank you. The minute you DI coming out of that, you're doomed. What? How did I go through it? Now I'm getting annoyed. Now this shit is pissing me off. Like, how did I go through the fucking croc? Like, now this isn't even making sense. Whatever. Oh, no, I'm actually screwed. I don't have Dixie anymore. I'm dead. Okay, whatever. Whatever works. See, at least if I fall in a pit, at least I get to keep Dixie. If I lose Dixie via damage, I'm screwed. There's no way I can recover from that. Wow. Ha! That... Whatever. At least it's pretty consistent to get Dixie back here. It's not like the start of the stage where you have to RNG hope. I just have to land this one jump, and then I can get Dixie back. Oh my god, I let go early. I let go like maybe a second, half a second too early. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat this. I'm getting too annoyed now. Now I'm actually getting fucking annoyed. Okay, well, it looks like these guys don't move, thankfully. They just bounce you. Okay. Dude, what the fuck? Dude, what? I never could land. He keeps pushing me. Fuck me, dude. This is the most insane level. This and the last level and the stupid barnacle boss are just otherworldly compared to the other stuff we've done in this trilogy. This has been absolutely nightmarish. Well, I finally got that. I keep thinking I'm going to be able to jump by pushing forward and jumping over them. You don't have enough room. If you get bounced, you have to turn the other way and try to jump backwards. Otherwise, you're just going to get pushed off. Oh my god, that would have been really bad. Oh, come on, dude. Oh my god, dude. That's how you know this is the final world. Look how ridiculous this is. Good lord. It didn't hover again. Like, I'm literally double tapping it again as soon as I come out of the jump and it's not hovering. So can you only hover once before you have to touch the ground? I thought you could jump off enemies and then you could get your hover back. Seems like that's not the case, because that's like the third or fourth time I've died to that, so I guess I just have to touch the ground again. I didn't get it. Again, I tried it again. So if you bounce off an enemy while hovering, you have to land. Because holding it does not continue the hover. Double tapping does not restart a hover. You just lose your hover. You have to have speed for that, probably. Okay. What the fuck? Yeah, that's what I thought. How did I don't even know how I survived that. I think if you could pass through him if you're at a certain angle. The bounce doesn't happen before you walk through the enemy, and he has no contact hitbox. So you could just walk right through him for no penalty. I did the thing again, by the way. Now I'm really screwed because I don't have them anymore. This isn't far enough. I'm done. So if you position him weirdly, you're done. Because you won't have enough time to land before he charges you. And then jump around. So I have to put everything together perfectly. I cannot lose Dixie under any circumstances. If I lose Dixie, I can't do this as Kiddy Kong. His platforming is just too weird. He's too heavy. And also, you obviously don't have the hover to correct yourself. Now what do we need to do? Like, I don't even know what we're up to now. Oh my god. What am I supposed to do for this and not die? Oh, okay. What the fuck? At first I'm like, oh, maybe he doesn't move. Then after I touch him, he starts moving. Okay, forget it. I'm just gonna assume that they're gonna rush you down. I'm not gonna... I landed on the first one. He didn't seem to move. Oh my god, that would have been really profoundly bad. World-endingly bad. Okay, that's fine. That's not fine. Okay. Fuck, dude. This sucks. This is torture. This is actually harder than Elden Ring. I didn't mean to do that. I dropped out too soon. Holy fuck. So what makes them charge you? I don't even know. I don't even know what makes them charge you. Maybe if you're on the very edge of the platform, it's outside their sight, so they don't know what to do. Alright, I am saving my game again, and I'm making a new restore point, because I'm never doing that level again. Yeah, she's asleep all the time now. Okay. Ridiculous, man. Good lord. Poisonous pipe. Is this gonna be another pipe level? It reverses your control. Raiden, I hate you. Why did I ever even agree to play this game? Oh, we made it to the checkpoint. Shit. Okay, let's actually just go back. Because this thing is right here. This is such a mindfuck. Oh, it's a trap. Now I'm really screwed. How low do they go? All the way. Okay. At least it'll be done. We're, what, 2 levels away? I don't know if we'll beat it tonight. What time is it? I actually have no idea. My Wii U time is wrong. It's only 9:15. I don't know. I feel like we're gonna have to hit up the life farming again, since I lost so many lives on those last 2 stages. On. Fuck. Slightly too much. At least there's no platforming here, so maybe Kitty has a slightly bigger hitbox, but it doesn't really affect too much. Oh, why did I do that? You can't stomp underwater in this game. It's so weird because I'm pushing. My first thought was push left, and pushing left, it's reversed. So I needed to push into it. Actually, yeah, why even swim up? You just stay on the ground. You don't have to jump that one fish. There you go. Way less work, same result. Oh, fuck. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Oh my god. Jumping out the water is so impossible. Thank you. Now I don't care about anything in that level. Goodbye. We're done. Wasn't hard, it's just annoying because all your controls are reversed. Castle Chaos. We're Click Click Kong's back. This time Chaos will be victorious. Is this really a Terminator reference? Just because he has sunglasses on? What the fuck? Okay, you just have to throw it at him. You don't actually have to hit him with it. Oh, it's the man behind the curtain. It's K. Rool. Oh no. What have you done? My wife's going to kill me. I used all her best pots and pans to make him. And then you just cast him aside. As if you were a stack of empty tins. I thought that's what he was. Oh my god. Yes. What? How dare you? I love chaos. Chaos was my ticket to world domination. And I'd have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids. I guess it just isn't your day, is it? Well, you may have roasted my robot, but I'm the master chef around here. I reckon it's about time your goose was cooked. You know this is gonna be a crazy second phase, right? What? Oh my god. Alright, anyway. I knew it was. He can hit you even when you're dangling off that. It's not high enough. So you have to get to it first and then jump over him. If you don't... Oh, we start from here? Oh, that's fucking awesome. Apparently this one propeller causes such damage to you. Oh, am I fucked? What the hell? How do you get the other one to come down now? Here we go. How do you hit him with it? I really don't get this. Do you hit the propeller, I guess? Hello, light-minded. As you hit the propeller, you don't hit him, which doesn't even make any sense to me, but whatever. It's a Donkey Kong game. I should know better at this point. Yes. Okay, but his hurt box is still active. That's nice to know. This is gonna be one hell of a fight. This is gonna be one hell of a fight, this second phase, where he starts bouncing around like a ball. Why did I do that? Actually, I think Kitty might be better for this. I wonder if you could drop it right on him. You might have to get, like, really close, though, so I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, he goes back to normal. Okay, well, you have to kind of already be on it. So he'll fly left, he'll fly right, and then he won't do that. Okay. This has a steep learning curve. I mean, I know you just got here. The last 2 levels were incredibly steep, so it could always be worse. Just remember that. Just when you think it's already gotten as bad as it's gonna get, it could always be worse. What? Okay, I think if you just crouch in the corner, he can't hit you. Let me see. Since I'm gonna die anyway, let me just crouch in the corner. Does he hit you? No. Okay. So if you're stuck, you could just crouch in the corner. You don't actually have to, like, try to get over him. So, like, right now, is this safe? No. Okay. So when he's bouncing, you have to dodge him like you would normally do. When he's not, you know. The only thing is, I don't know if I'm beating this in 15 lives. I might have to go grind lives again, which means I'll probably have to do phase 1. But phase 1 is not that bad. I don't even know what he's supposed to be doing. What? Okay, I'm not doing that again. I'm just gonna play it safe from now on. Clearly that doesn't work. Can I just run up to him with this? Yeah. What the hell? Okay, I'm doing that from now on. I think Kitty is actually better for this fight. Why'd I do that? Kitty's actually better. What I think of the previous 2 levels? Very challenging, very difficult, very annoying. Like, each level had one aspect about it that was very annoying. Because you have to kind of keep them on screen so you know where to dodge. Okay. What the fuck did he do? You're shitting me. Those things aren't just for show. How much do I hate the level with the lightning? Very, because it's very RNG based. Excellent. Honestly, I think it's better for Kitty for the first 2 phases. You know this is going to require like 20 hits, right? It's also not what I wanted. You gotta get right here, right behind him. So you can just grab it and run in. Maybe phase 2 is better with Dixie, since we can't touch the floor anymore. This is hard. That's really fucking hard, man. So you have to throw it perfectly so he doesn't hit you when he's getting shocked because he's touching the floor. That's hard. I'm not gonna lie. That is probably harder than most of the other final fights. So like the first game was at least like kind of memorizing a little bit. This is just hard. I didn't mean to do this. I'm fucked. Yeah, it's better to wait until he's turned his back. Yeah, so he flies forward and not at you. Okay, that makes sense. That was my immediate next thought. I was like, well, why am I gonna wait and hurt myself potentially because now I can't dodge him? Like, what? That's fine. I didn't have Kitty anyway. All right, again, the first phase with Chaos, stupid easy. I beat it probably, what was it, 1 attempt? 2 attempts? Chaos is stupidly easy. This is a much harder. Just be better if I could see where he's coming from before he actually lands. Dude, get... Wow. Oh, you could stand on the platforms and be fine. Well, I'm dead. I didn't know that. Okay, so you could stand on the platforms and you could be fine. He always complained that JRPGs are too hard. Me? No, there's tons of JRPGs I played for the channel and just in my personal time that have not been difficult at all. That's actually a genre I frequently think is more grind heavy than difficult. Like, there's always some games that are hard, but JRPGs are not usually a genre I think is very difficult. They might be annoying because they might have missables, and then you have to replay the whole game for another chance. But that's more annoyance than it is, like, difficulty. Like, I don't see difficulty in, hey, you missed this one item, now you have to replay the whole game to get another chance. You have to start a new game. No new game plus, no infinitely reusable items. You're just fucked. You're out of luck. That's not difficulty to me, that's annoyance. I wanted to have a master save, and I'm fucked because the game was designed to be incompletable if you miss something. Dude, come on. Now what? You know it's gonna get worse. What the fuck? It must... Okay, so you have to go there and back. Wow. Okay. I get it. I understand the fight. It's just annoying to execute. And you kind of need to have both Kongs. Although I guess Diddy is probably a little bit more... Or Dixie is a little bit more helpful. Because you don't... Or, I'm sorry. Kitty is more helpful because you don't really need to have Dixie in this. Like... Platforming doesn't seem that strict that it's either Dixie or die, like it was in the lightning level and some of the other ones. But yeah. Okay, well that's bad. Why did it not grab the fucking... This game is just annoying at points, man. Like, there's a lever. I jump right through it. What the fuck? Like, this is like Tomb Raider. This is awful. You're fucked up. I think you can grab it now, right? No. Oh my god, he stopped right... I'm gonna have to go farm lives, because I'm not gonna have enough for this. You have to specifically know, like, if you don't keep them on screen, you're not gonna know enough. So I have to go all the way back to level 1 and farm lives. I might as well just do it now. At least it'll let me cool off a bit, because these last 3 levels have just completely annoyed the shit out of me. It's like, what the fuck, dude? I don't even remember where World 1 was. I genuinely kind of don't. It was over here. Unbelievable. I can't get up here without a combo throw. No, I cannot. Worst part is I don't even think that's harder than the second game's final boss. I think it's actually easier. Because I was stuck at K. Rool in Donkey Kong Country 2 for quite a while. This is not nearly as bad. It's just like, what the hell, dude? What did they do to the fucking... What did they do to the Kremlins in this game, man? You wouldn't even know. This feels like a bootleg Gex game. Was that what they were trying to go for with their star antagonists? I don't think you get anything for that, so it's not worth doing. I think this was how I optimized this, right? I don't think you could just buy lives. My house is getting too hot. Yeah, listen, I like summer, though. Summer's fine by me. It's just my air conditioner is broken, so I'll have to buy a new one. It's old, in fairness. The last one was good for like 40 years, though, so, you know, take that for what you will. Second throw. It doesn't really matter. Oh no, it kind of does, because I need him for the end throw. No, the end throw doesn't have any extra lives. I guess I don't really need him until the next level. Which kind of sucks, but whatever. Because it's just bananas. Like, technically it does add up over time. This is definitely not the best life farm. They definitely nerfed it for this version, or for this game. I still think the best one was Donkey Kong Country 1. That one was, like, ridiculously good. Maybe 2 was good, though. I don't know what the optimized, like, amount of lives you could get from Donkey Kong Country 2 is versus 1. I think it's, like, 7 or something per run in 2. So maybe it is better in 2. Here, what do we get? 5? Not even? Well, if anyone's got anything on your mind, let me know, because we're going to be here for a while, because I know I'm not beating this boss in 20 or so lives. That's not happening. So, I'm going to have to farm out quite a bit. Just like if you were playing Pikmin or something for the first time, you know, it would be like, oh, well, I don't know how many Pikmin I need. Alright, you can just bop them, it doesn't matter. Do you get anything good from this? 10 bananas off of that. So you get 20 banana. I guess it's worth doing for, what, like a couple seconds? You just get everything you need back. Whoops. Considering we're doing basically no work in order to do this, like, might as well. Okay, well, then that's there. That's how you know I'm rusty. I'm messing that up. That's like a basic attack. Can't even spend these coins anymore. That's the crazy part. I'm not even collecting any. I don't even know what... Like, I guess we could use them technically on the sideshow, but it's not trivia this time. It's all, like, party games. Okay, toss. This is not even necessary. Like, honestly, carrying this dude, I don't know. I'd rather not take the hit. I guess it's worth it because I just don't want to get hit. Come on. Oh my god. I can't do the hook shot. Alright, how many do we have now? Let's try one more run. What are my thoughts on the soundtrack of this game? I actually really like it. I like some of the songs are good. I like the factory theme, the mini boss theme. Some of it's pretty good. I actually like it. It's just, I don't know why they changed the look of the enemies. I think that's like my #1 thing is like, why does this look like a bootleg, like, Geico Gecko? Like, what the fuck? What was wrong with the last couple designs of the Kremlins? It just feels like very much a parody game. It doesn't really feel like this is a real Donkey Kong game. It feels very weird. But then certain aspects of it are pretty good. So it really is like 70% of it is really good, and then that 30% is like really weird and awkward. Oh my god, forget it. Dixie's annoying me too much with that. Alright, let's go back. I think that should be enough. If it's not, then I guess we have to come back again. What? No, that's not what I wanted at all. Oh my god. Out. What the fuck? Thank you. I got a spare headset and pigtail audio splitter in case I do local co-op commentary. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. That was the kind of setup I kind of wish I had back in the day. Back when I used to have people come over and we would do co-op and stuff. But nowadays, it's pretty much all online because it's better, it's easier, it's faster. You know, there's no, and most of all, other than outside of Gundam Otaku, most people, I'm gonna make a restore point here. I won't use it during the boss fight, but I'll just make it here, just so I don't have to redo, you know, unlocking a bunch of lives and stuff. No point in doing that. Alright, so obviously we have to redo Phase 1. That's the only reason I did this. Maybe I'll do it after we beat Phase 1, since we already beat it once. How'd you make this thing out of pots and pans anyway? What the fuck? Okay, whatever. I thought the whole box was a hitbox. The whole body was a hitbox. Clearly not. There you go. Oh, that's it. It's only 2 hits on him? I don't remember that. I was stuck on this dude so long I forgot it was only 2 hits. Right. If it wasn't for you meddling kids, Scooby-Doo reference. Okay. That's actually what I want to do every single time we start this phase. Oh, you can't rush it. Okay, I got it. Cannot rush it. Great. Well, now I'm really fucked. Why does she not grab that? I'm really confused why Dixie does not grab that. Alright. Let's... I'm gonna update to here. I don't have to sit through that first phase again. Not that it was hard. Like I said, I'm not save stating in bosses. What will be the point then? Oh, where's Kitty? Thank you. I'm only gonna use it to save time. You know how it is. Sometimes you want to, you don't want to spend the rest of your life doing something. You need to jump to the end of the handle, higher up. Okay. And I guess it's just easier for Kitty Kong to grab it. Never mind. What the fuck? That's like the dumbest hitbox in the game, by far. Alright, what happened? I don't even remember what happens now. think he pushes the button, right? And then we go to the other side, and then we have to do it in reverse, I think. What even changes? Okay. Okay. Okay, well that was too late. First it was too early, now it's too late. It's just the way she throws is really weird because it's a big overhead. Oh my god, I almost fell off. Can this be lethal to him, please? No. You have to be at a certain height, because if you throw too high, you hit the propeller, which doesn't actually damage it. It's so dumb. If I had Kitty, this would be super easy. Thank you. I don't know what comes next. Oh. Well, I guess I have to be on the moving platform. Oh no, the electricity goes away. Never mind. Okay. See, now we're learning, but you have to do all that really well, and ideally you don't get stuck on it for too long, so you have to do it pretty fast. And ideally you don't lose Kitty Kong, because he's kind of just better at it. So I don't know, maybe I could swap after throwing, because if I lose Dixie, I don't really lose anything. You don't gain anything by having the ability to hover in this fight. Agreed. It toggles off and then on. Okay. That's gonna be great. That was a little close. You can't swap on this platform, by the way. I've tried. It doesn't count. Because I think you can only swap if you're on solid ground. So because you're technically not on solid ground, you can't swap Kongs. Much easier. Fuck. Yeah, I shouldn't have done it. I'm dead now. You have to wait. You have to be on the second one and jump over him to the third. If you're on the first, there's not enough time. He turns around too fast. Grab it right up the ass. Okay. No, we have to dodge him again. I forgot about this. Even though it transitions into another phase. What if you could just do this? Yeah. Why wouldn't you be able to? Ah, I shouldn't have done that. I should have waited. I forgot. On the way back, you don't have to do it that awkwardly. Oh, great. I was like, this isn't that bad. This phase seems very free. Like, the worst thing that could happen is maybe you slide off the platform by accident, but this seems very free. Like, too early, or you jump too high, because Dixie throws from way higher than Kitty. Or that. I grabbed it by accident. I didn't fall properly. Alright, I shouldn't lose Kitty. I'm losing him because I'm jumping too early or too late. If I just jump the same way every time, he won't have time to catch up to me. Yeah, we're not getting it. We have to wait. I like how Dixie is frozen in a falling animation. Can do that with Dixie, but you can't do it with Kitty. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now that I've fucked up on it twice. You can do that with Dixie, but you can't do it with Kitty. I think it's really just a hitbox thing. I can't do this. I already tried that. Yeah, you can... If you're really fast, you could do that as Dixie. Which I shouldn't do it at all. Okay, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm just wasting lives. I'm wasting time. I'm not doing that again. I fucked up. Yeah, this is great, dude. I mean, listen, this is old school gaming. That's only hit one because I messed up the real hit number one. Yeah, the barrel falling on him does not hurt him, by the way. Only when the barrel is thrown or slightly rubbed into his asshole does he actually care. Not before that. Falling on top of him, hitting the propeller, which you know you think would be like a super weak point because it's a propeller. No, that doesn't mean anything to K. Rool. That's just suggestive damage, you know? We don't actually care about real damage here. Okay. Phase 2. Can you start from here? Yeah, there we go. I did it again. You can't do that. Okay, I keep making that mistake. I don't know why. I keep thinking you can immediately turn around. He flies way further to the left than he does to the right. And it's throwing me off because I'm thinking I have the equal amount of time on both sides, and I absolutely do not. So I need to just not do that ever again. Because now that's annoying me that I make that same mistake every time. So I never get to fucking phase 3 with Kitty Kong. I have not done that once yet. It's always Dixie, and Dixie throws really terribly. Dixie's throw is good if you want to jump up. If you're trying to hit something horizontally, you're fucked. Why did you come this way? I have to wait now. Ah, fuck. Go. Alright, and then now we get to the new phase, and I've never done this phase before. Oops, never mind. I fucked it up. We still have Kitty. That's really all that matters. What the... Dude. This game is a fucking joke, man. I don't understand what was happening. I held Y the whole time. I literally never let go of it, and I was holding down the whole time, too. Start from here, yeah. What I think of each of the bosses, I like that they're all different. You know, they're not just jump on the boss's head. Some of them are good, some of them are weird. They're okay, I guess. I don't hate them. But I'm also not, like, super in love with them. This is just, like, a good average platformer to me. I don't hate it, but I'm also not, like, super in love with it. I don't even know what happens in this phase. I'm gonna be real with you. Anything could happen in this phase. What the fuck? So you have to grab it at certain intervals. Oh my god. Okay. That's broken. Shit. At least you don't have to time it too ridiculously. Okay, wait for the next one. Is he dead? Wow. That's one hell of a final boss. Oh shit, whoa, my head, what happened? 1 minute I was dreaming about the world's biggest pile of bananas. Next, I was a power-crazed madman. Yeah, it's like Dr. Eggman. Don't worry, Donkey. Thanks to Dixie, it's over. I'm impressed. I bet even Cranky would be after that performance. Oh, here we go. Nope, not really. Right. You go this way. Kitty, I'll go that way. You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you? Oh my god. Well, we did it. We beat the trilogy. Against all odds. Yeah, what did they do to the Kremlins in this game? Seriously, this is the critter reel, right? Yeah. Like, what is that? Who is that supposed to be? Cobble? They look like Crash enemies. Recoil is a cool name, though. Yeah, why'd they change how this guy looks? You wouldn't even know that he's a Kremlin. Kaboom! Oh no, classic. Okay. Dude, what the fuck? It doesn't even look like it. Crimp? Instead of clamp, it's crimp. Crumple. Copter? Okay, that's a cool name. Copter. Klutz. Skip it. Dude, this guy killed me at one point on one of my really good runs on that lightning level. I'm assuming since Light-Minded brings up that lightning level, it must be like an infamous level. With like super predictive lightning bolts that know exactly where you're going to be and exactly how to hit you. Let's see. Sorry, hold on, I'm looking at something. Apparently they revived Tango Gameworks. It's been revived under PUBG's publisher Krafton. So Microsoft basically got rid of PUBG and then was like, oh, okay, but we need more small studios to make games. I'm like, but you just got rid of a Game of the Year contender for last year. What do you mean? It's pretty sad, honestly, everything that happened to them. But you know what? Hey, if they bring back all the people, they just are working under a new studio, I don't blame them. It wouldn't be the first time something like this happened. It's just sad. It's sad to think, like, instead of diversifying the amount of games that a lot of these studios have, they might not. I don't know, man. I don't know. Dude. Unbelievable. Why is my bitrate flatlining? I have no idea. But with that done, Sunday is now free. I'm not sure where I'm going to move to Sundays. I'm thinking I might play another platformer, or I might double up on a game that I'm already playing just so I can finish it faster. I'm not too sure. Maybe I'll play Crash, because I did mention Crash earlier, and like I've only barely played a little bit of Crash 1, and Crash 2 was kind of a game I tossed around here and there. So maybe I'll play some of that. I'm not too sure. Or I might just double up on Wind Waker and I can just beat it faster. I guess I'll try to beat Fire Emblem soon. Oh yeah, Ghostbusters is coming up. So maybe what I'll try to do is I'll try to beat Fire Emblem. I don't know how I'm going to beat it. I barely play it, honestly. And like I said, I wasn't really that into Engage. It just didn't really strike me. The game is not serious enough. So I don't know. Maybe I'll give Engage 1 or 2 more streams. We'll see if I beat it. I have to relearn everything anyway because it's been so long since I played it. And then maybe I'll be able to beat it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So no promises on that. But I have to. I'll think about it. It'll take me a little bit, but I'll think about it. I'm not doing 100% runs on Crash either. The only one I might do that for is Warped, but then you have to do all the time trials and stuff. You know, like 100%ing the Crash games is completely different than 100%ing the Spyro games. The Spyro games are pretty chill 100%. That's why they're pretty easy. Spyro games are usually pretty relaxed. You don't have to stress too hard about beating a Spyro game. Everything else, it's a little bit harder. It's a little bit over the top. So that's why I usually, I'll play Warped, and then, you know, like, again, you'll have a save file. You can just beat the final boss on that. It's like what I do for Mario Sunshine. Finding the blue coins in Mario Sunshine is very annoying. Very annoying. It's definitely not something I would recommend. Once you have a save file with it, call it quits. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not even saying that just to give up. I'm saying that because it is a lot of work, and I would just prefer. I don't do it multiple times myself. Wait, what about the rock wall? Did they show the rock wall? What was it, Squirt? Uh-oh. Huh? Where's my thing? Where's Chaos? I bet this is a parody of Eggman. Baron K. Rulenstein? So is that King K. Rool? It must be, right? It has to be. Why does he call himself Baron K. Rulenstein? Oh, is it a play on Frankenstein? Was Dr. Frankenstein a baron? Are they like trying... I don't know. I don't know what the reference is for that. That would explain the coat and the electric balls on each side of the arena. And I guess that he's bringing to life Terminator. He's bringing to life, like, bootleg Terminator, Eggman style, using Donkey Kong to power it. Squawks, yeah, my favorite. Does the purple one have a name? No. Here we go, the Bear Brothers, who are barely in the game. Bizarre and Barnacle. Brash and Blunder. Blue and Bazooka. It's really interesting how they did the art for these types of games, you know? Like, even just these pictures. It's just very interesting how they they created these characters and they look like this. That's actually really cool. You can tell that they put a lot of effort into it, and that's why I respect it, you know? Even if it is annoying at times with the platforming and stuff like that, like, I still like these kinds of games. It's still different. It's worth playing, because it's something that you know, I haven't experienced. And you know what? It's pretty cool, so. Crucial Kongs? Oh, the player characters, yeah. There you go. Funky. Funky, Wrinkly, Cranky, Kitty, Dixie, Diddy, and Donkey. Donkey Kong, of course, only being playable in one game. Rulenstein is one of the many aliases of King K. It's probably a Frankenstein reference then. Which is so weird to me. I mean, this is like a parody series anyway, so I guess it shouldn't be that weird. Cranky Kong. Yes, it's a Frankenstein. What's the Wizard of Oz reference? They had a Scooby-Doo reference in that final fight, too. It's kind of insane. They held nothing back, man. Oh, the bit with him behind the curtain? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen the full Wizard of Oz. I've caught, like, bits and pieces of it. Crazy Kong creators. Now, are these actual names, or are these more fake names? I wonder. But you know what? That's cool. And you know what? For a trilogy of games, it might not be the peak of the peak, but you know, I try to think what trilogies really always end on like the best note. You know, like most trilogies usually peak in the middle, unfortunately. Like, I'm trying to think, like, what trilogy of games was genuinely best at the end, you know? Not a ton. I mean, I guess we're gonna have to play all the different platformers, right? Sly, Jak. I don't know, do people think Jak 3 is better than Jak 2? Maybe. I don't know. I haven't really talked to a lot of Jak players. Oh my god, Nintendo Power. Wow. Collect all the cogs in the world, Krematoa, and give them to Boomer. No, we're not doing a 100% run. I think we're just going to call it here. Collect all the cogs. I think I'm good. I think I have to tap. After that lightning level, that one boss, and then the other level, I gotta chill. That's too much. Be here forever trying to do any of that, trying to do all the extra stuff. That's why I don't usually do all that. I wonder if Silicon Graphics later became Silicon Knights. Yeah, I wonder. Then Silicon Knights, of course, would go on to make the Twin Snakes, Eternal Darkness, and Too Human, and then they got dissolved, which sucks. All three of those games are unique and well done in their own right. I don't even know how people play MGS1, the original. It's so weird, but there you go. I'm below everyone. I'm a manky monkey. Cranky and Funky all beat the game faster with higher percentages. Yeah, I'm good. Alright. Well, that's going to be the end of Dixie Kong's Double Trouble. We have successfully completed the game. I hope you all enjoyed it. It was one hell of an adventure from start to finish. Like I said, I'm not sure what I'm going to replace this with. I might just see how Fire Emblem goes and then determine it next week. Outside of that, maybe Crash. We could play the Insane Trilogy. Probably beating the base game won't take that long for both applicable games, but it'll be difficult, especially for Crash 1. Because I'm not even sure where you farm lives in Crash. It's not as easy as Spyro, but in Spyro you don't really need to farm lives. So I'm not too sure, so... In any event, that's... I've beaten the game faster than even Cranky with 103%. That's why, listen, a playthrough from you would probably be pretty good. A playthrough from me is just trying to cross the final stage, so... You know what? For what it's worth, it was good. It was fun. I enjoyed it. And, yeah, I guess I'll have to see what I play next. So, alright, everyone. I've done playthroughs of it in the past. Very nice. That might be worth checking out. Very cool. Very cool. Yep, we're done. Tomorrow is Fire Emblem, unless I need another day for something else. I'm not too sure. Was I impressed with the graphics? Yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks very good. Like I said, I like how they create the art, like the pictures at the end. It has that nice 3D feel. And you can tell, like, it's got that unique, I don't want to say, like, Wallace and Gromit style, but it looks pretty good for what it is. So, that's why I actually like these kinds of games as well, because they've got a lot of good stuff going for them. And, yeah, I don't really, I kind of blanked there at the end. But yeah, that's why I actually kind of like it. I think it's a very good game. I just don't think it's as good as the other two. I think it's got interesting design decisions that could be unique. Is it as hard as the first two? Probably not until the very end. But I don't know. Like I said, I didn't really do 100%. So it's kind of, you know, here and there whether or not I feel that way, I guess. Alright, y'all. I'm going to go chill. I might actually go record a little bit more since it's only 10:30 and we're finishing early. Thank you all for stopping by. Thanks, Light-Minded. Thanks, Viv. Thanks, Devin. Thanks, Ash. Thanks, Drakion. I think that's everyone, right? Raiden. Raiden was here as well. Thank you all. And I will see you all later. Thank you all for 1,500. Hopefully we can stay above it. I'll see you all later. Yes. At least hardware-wise. Yeah, very much so. For the SNES, is very well done. You know, like, considering the other things on the SNES are what? Like, A Link to the Past and Super Metroid, which are good in their own rights. They don't look bad by any measure. Like, for them to have, like, basically fake 3D is pretty dope, right? Like, the only other game that had 3D on this level probably is, what, the other two Donkey Kong games and Star Fox, maybe? So, yeah, that's cool. Alright. Thanks, all.